Hey, what's up guys? Justin at Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And today I'm taking a closer look at the Standard series from Fender, just launching here beginning of 2025. Specifically, in the case of this video, the Standard series Telecaster. So after many years away, the Standard series is back and we have some features to talk about. We'll talk about all that stuff here, the finishes, the features in a second. First, I want to remind you, all the guitars in this video, all the Standard series are available at empiremusic.com, where you'll find individual photos of every guitar that we sell, listed by serial number, so you see all the wood grain, all the unique features on each unique guitar before you buy it. And also, we do a full factory setup on these before they leave. So aside from getting you the right guitar, we are committed to getting you the best playing guitar. So we set up all of these guitars before they ship to you, ensuring that when you get these guitars, they are ready to play. So, Standard series is back. After many years away, Standard series was the series for a long time with Fender. We had the American Standard, and we had the Standard, which was the Ensenada, Mexico Fender product. So, that went away, and now Standard is back. So, these are made in Indonesia. Fender makes these in the same manufacturing facility as their Classic Vibe series. So it's the first time we're getting a Fender branded fretted instrument, I think, at least in a big way, out of the Indonesian factory. So is this just a Squier with Fender on the headstock? Well, I'll talk about the features and let you decide. I will tell you from a feel perspective, this very much feels like a Fender product. Talking to Fender, we just got back from the NAMM show, talked to product development specialists. These are made in the same factory as your Classic Vibes. These are made on a different line than the Classic Vibes, with different tooling and with different standards. So that is how Fender has explained the product to us, and that's how I will present it to you. But I will say, feel-wise, very similar to a Player II feel. Talking about the tactile feel of the neck, the playability. All these guitars need a bit of setup on the way in. That's something that we do here at Empire Music. Not much different than a player series though. So as I explain this guitar, I'm gonna talk about some other series in Fender because I think that helps me kind of understand what this guitar is, where it fits in the lineup. So coming in at $599, again, Fender branded instrument. And let's just go through the features real quick. Sealed 6-in-line tuners up top. Fender decal on the headstock, of course, 9.5-inch radius fretboard with medium jumbo frets. And again, feel-wise, a satin finish on the back of the neck. It really reminds me of a Player II as far as feel and playability. Different materials on the fingerboards. So obviously we have maple here. This is the aquamarine metallic with the maple fretboard, also available in butterscotch blonde, classic Fender color. And the 3-color sunburst in the Olympic white, which is not in this video, come with the laurel fretboard as the dark material. So similar hardness to rosewood. Obviously, it's a cheaper to source wood. So it allows Fender to make this product at the $600 price point. And they play and feel really good. Moving to the electronics, this is one area. Another area where you'll see a difference between a Classic Vibe, Player Series, and Standard Series. Fender's using a ceramic pickup in all of this, at least all the guitars that I'm aware of in the Standard Series. So your Strats and your Teles will have ceramic standard pickups. What does that mean tonally? Ceramic, it's a higher output magnet. The pickup itself, if you play this against a Player II, these are definitely more mid-range forward, more aggressive sounding pickups. Where you might say that the Player II has an edge on this guitar is, using it now Nico pickup, to me, that's kind of a sweeter, more refined type sound. Ceramic though will work for a lot of musical styles. And you can really dial these pickups in to sound really good. Every guitar has a different sonic characteristic, and they're kind of fun to play with. So on a Tele, I find these pickups actually pretty cool. They're, again, a little more aggressive, a little more driving. Switching wise, as far as the electronics go, master tone, master volume, 3-way blade switch, nothing crazy going on there. And then on the actual bridge itself, we have steel saddles. These are kind of a satin finish on them, very durable, rugged, rather than the bent steel saddles that you get on other Fender product. And as for the body wood, on the standard series, Fender is using a premium poplar. Again, distinction there, Player II series will use, well, a few different woods, but alder by and large at the $799 price point. So this is a good step up instrument. So who is this instrument good for? Well, definitely good for someone that wants to get into a Telecaster and not break the bank. You have a Fender branded instrument. Again, feel-wise, this is very important to Fender, that it feel like a Fender product, and in my opinion, it does that. It's closer to a Player II than it is a Squier. So this instrument is great for someone wanting to get a Telecaster. Might not be your primary guitar, but you want that sound. This will get it done. This is also good for someone that, you know, the modder, the player that likes to tinker. You know, if you want to get a guitar that's a good platform to do that with, if you want a guitar that you can mod electronically and not break the bank on the guitar, you know, this is a very solid build. So we'll get into it here. I am going to play some clean samples for you, some overdrive, and we'll recap in a moment. experience playing this guitar. One thing I welcome is the ceramic pickups on these. I actually kind of like on the Telecaster. I think especially the bridge pickup, it's a hotter, more mid-rangey sounding bridge pickup. Stratocaster, you can watch my demo video on the Stratocaster. Not what I'm used to on that guitar, but you can find a place for that musically, the ceramic pickup. Feel-wise on these guitars, it feels very much like a Fender product. Very familiar with the Fender's line. Been selling Fender guitars for a long time, and Squier. I would definitely put this closer to a Fender product. One last thing I'll mention, back to the electronics. Towards the end of the pickup demonstration with the overdrive, rolling off the volume on these, there is a very quick descent in volume. So as I roll this from 10 to, let's say, 8 or 9, you get that kind of roll off where your sound will clean up very nicely. After that, as you roll down the volume, it drops pretty fast. Just an observation. But all in all, I think for $599, this guitar is priced appropriately. I will say, again, we do a lot of setup work on these guitars when they come in. We do a lot of setup work when they ship out. So that is something on an import guitar. It's that extra layer of protection for you, the customer, that what you're getting is going to play well. So if you have questions about these guitars, please chat on our website. Give us a call. You can email me, justin@empiremusic.com. Glad to help you out with these guitars or anything else we sell. Remember, full setup before we ship. Thanks for watching.